welcome to Firstpost. Today we have a cast, Kamal sir, Trisha, Abhirami and STR. It is an honor to be here with Kamal sir and the cast for Thug Life. They just wanted to know, Kamal sir, you've been reuniting with Mani Ratnam sir for after 28 years. So how does it feel? 38 years, sorry.
For a movie, yes, we have reunited, but हम जुदा न थे.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
So
But your last
it was
movie was a blockbuster. So do you take any pressure regarding this?
regarding
The last one was a blockbuster. How will this be accepted by the
both of
audience?
us have forgotten the last one until you remind us. We are happy the reception that it got, but we can't dwell on that. You can afford to, but we can't afford to dwell on Nayakan anymore.
How has this role evolved? And you have been in cinema for a very long time. So how has this shift begun? Like in cinema, how is cinema changing? What do you have to say about it?
Oh, cinema is changing every 3 months. It used
Now-
to be 1 year before, but it's every 3 months now. I think there'll be more retirees if you don't catch up.
Yeah, that's the best thing. And Tisha, can you enlighten us on your role because we've not seen the trailer? So how does it? What is it all about? A little bit, not giving out much on the story.
It's definitely something I've never done in my body of work. It's very different. I was not sure I could pull it off, but of course it's Mani sir and Kamal sir. So I think they can create wonders with anyone or anything. And it's very challenging. It's also something, to be very honest, had it not been a Mr. Mani Ratnam film, I would have thought twice whether I should do something like this. It's completely contrast to what I would normally do. But it's very sweet, and the way Mani sir has brought it out is something that fits into the film so beautifully.
And Asya, this is a second time you will be reuniting with Mani sir, and this is your first movie with Kamal sir. And what I've read up about you is that your father wanted you to do a movie with Kamal Haasan. So what is it like, the whole thing coming together? Did you manifest it?
I think kind of. I did when I was very young, but very fortunate to work again with Mani sir and Kamal sir in the same film. And I think as a student, I have a lot more to learn. So it was a great experience so that I could learn much more from the legends. So
And Abhiram, what is your experience working with him? You've worked with him before.
I've worked
Yeah,
with Kamal
yeah.
sir, yes.
So-
in a film, yes, I have, and I've also dubbed for several of his films. He's been kind enough to keep calling me back for dubbing. But I mean, working with Mani sir is definitely a dream come true. It's I think on every actor's bucket list to work with him, and especially the kind of women roles that he writes. It's a class apart, and just to be considered for it is an honor. So she's very excited as a. I think I'll always be a young, excited kid on a set where you have Kamal sir on one side and Mani sir on another side, and all stalwarts in their own accord. So very excited.
Can you enlighten us a little bit about your role? How different is it going to be, and how is it going to be like for you? Challenging it was.
That's the tricky part. It's very hard to reveal anything about the role without
Giving
without
it
like
away.
facing daggers from all over. But it's I really don't know what I can say and what I cannot. I feel like the role that I played is of a woman who's very sorted in life. She's very sure about herself. She doesn't get rattled by all of the chaos that's happening around her. She holds her own. Um, and it's probably somebody I would look up to in life. If I were to meet her in real life, I would definitely look up to her strength.
Kamal sir, how do you do it? All in one. You're a singer, producer, artist, actor. What is it that inspires you every day to reinvent yourself and keep up with the time?
I've seen many people do that. Some of my friends do much more than I can do. Like I worked with Mr. Balachandran. The only thing he didn't do, probably in the beginning of our careers, is act. He could do that also. We're all clones of some of his expressions. And I've seen them, and I thought it was easy first. But I jumped into the torrent and now I had to learn to swim. I haven't drowned, so I'm alive.
You're still alive. You're very much alive. And when you started off, what was your journey like? Was it full of struggles? What was it like? Or didn't you see the struggles? It was more like a learning experience.
If there is no struggle, then I'm sitting on somebody's shoulder. I must be a rich producer's son or a rich father's son, connected son. I was none of it. And my father liked it that way. None of they supported me, but
Guided
we
you.
didn't have the finance to kind of realize my dreams. We'll have to sell our houses. So I said, find your way, find your dream. And they allowed me. And there is struggle. Who doesn't struggle? If you don't struggle,
You don't
you're
really
floating.
do it differently. You've done it differently. That's what
Many people have done, whoever has done it differently,
has done it good.
I've copied them.
Who has been your inspiration that way?
It's worth copying the difference rather than copying the mundane.
Who has been your inspiration so long?
So many.
So
Yes,
many. Can you enlighten us?
I,
on that?
the nearest relative is whom I could thank, Mr. Balachandra. Mr. A.V.M. Sarodan and his father for finding a little boy of 3-year-old. What he found in him, I can't find a talent in a 3-year-old boy. I truly can't. But he did. I would arrogate myself to think in hubris that I can make the child act. You can't. You can't make anybody act. They must have it inside them. No actor is clay. As long as he's thinking faculty, he's a person. So his questions will have to be answered by the writer, the director, everybody. Some, they don't question us, sometimes because of the respect they have or the fear they have about their career. But I think a true artist will question as to why I'm doing this. Payment won't suffice.
Exactly. And the movie is going to be coming on OT with the OTT boom and everything. The movie is coming after 8 weeks. So was it a conscious decision? What was it like?
Yes, we spoke to them, and it's a mutual decision for which we respect our partners. We are their partners, they are our partners. And these are all made with like-minded people, and we know about business, the difficulties of selling tickets, putting backsides on the seat. It's very difficult. We're all working towards it, and the best way to do it is to arrive not on a compromise, but a comprehensive plan where it's an inclusive plan. It cannot be an exclusive
Exactly.
business where
Yeah.
I make the money and nobody else does. So I think I should thank them for the precedent that we are setting, and it's not set by me; it's set by us. And I think that us, the population of the word "us," will keep increasing.
Actually, theatre is going through a tough time, especially with Bollywood releases coming very soon on OTT. I think this can bring about a lot of a change in people going to theatres, because people have, I somehow go to theatres very often, but I don't see that many people turning up for many movies. Even movies that do fantastically well on the digital platform don't do that well when it's on a theatrical release. So is it the habit of the people changing, or is it that
Congregation will never change. They will keep coming. Whatever facility you give them air conditioners, you give them fans, you give them ice cubes to sip on. They'll go stand on the beach with a crowd, rubbing shoulders with people of lesser class than them. Doesn't matter, because nature levels it all out by just blowing breeze at them.
And what do you have to say, all of you? It's a question. Like, if given a choice to do a OTT series or something like that, a digital series, what would be your first choice?
I've done one called
Yeah.
Brinda, in
Yeah,
Telugu.
but
So I'm definitely open to it. And I think it's all about content, right? You don't really look at where it's coming. You just want to be part of something that has good content and gives you scope to perform. So that's my take on it.
and so you have played a woman, and you have played in Jasi Jasubis. Even again, when it came to being a person who like Pushpa, you did your eyes did all the talking. So how do you do it? What is your
I
suggestion
think it's
to?
my mother's chromosome. Acting up. Mother's chromosome acting up.
And-
Everybody has a little bit of the mother or a lot of mother in them.
How do you? What is your message to the youngsters who want to take up acting as a career,
Well,
or being a craftsman of your stature? What is it that you did right?
I never liked advice
Oh,
when I was their age. I would refrain because I understand the feeling. I'd like to try. Don't be a spoiler. Don't give me advice. That's what they're going to say. Because let me suffer through life. And it will be my discovery.
exactly.
Don't spoil my explorations. That's what they'll say. So I have no advice. Enjoy. Play.
And you all must be all having expectations, huge expectations. So as we as audience from the Thug Life, what do you have to say about that? Your expectations from this movie.
It's Mr. Mani Ratnam and Mr. Kamal Haasan coming together,
Coming
like you
together.
said, after 38 years. So even had I not been part of this film, I would have been there watching FDFS. So
Exactly.
you can imagine the expectation that I have about to play in the film now. Massive. And yes, I think we all have a very good feeling about the film.
What about you?
Just waiting to watch the film.
Yeah, so we're all.
I'm not
sort of-
asking you about the role because I know you're not going to say anything about it.
We're keeping a cold face.
We're not
We are
allowed
Yeah,
excited.
you're not allowed to.
We are very excited about all of us.
Very excited, yes.
And it's not only because us personally, individually, I've done, I can see so many people doing so well in the film. And if I had been younger, perhaps I'd have been envious. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
But now I'm very proud because we made it. The other generation understands. That's what I realized. We've done it. We've passed the message. Some of them don't, they will.
Yeah.
That we are quite excited about this film because we are not talking business now. We
Yeah.
are conveying our excitement to you.
As an artist.
Yeah.
We hope you buy tickets. That's all.
Definitely.
But we are excited.
Yes, very.
The more tickets you buy, the more happy we'll be. But excitement is already there.
Yeah.
So this is one set where no actor can afford to half-ass their job because there are too many amazing actors and an amazing director watching you. So I think everybody has brought their A game. So at least that is a guarantee.
Yeah.
And the rest, we really want the audience to accept and celebrate the film like the way we feel about it. And that's we leave it upon to them now.
Thank you so much for your time. It was great talking to all of you. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.